What's going on, Internet? This is Nintendo Pow Block for the day of January 31st, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, that dark chocolatey milkshake of yard, I don't know, Edward Varnell.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA start.
He has that stupid song stuck in my head. Oh, man, I can't believe that song's like 13 years old right now. Joining us, Waite from Team Nerd. I'm sorry, I don't have a cool nickname for you. I can't do it.
No, it's fine as long as you don't have to say milkshake, dark chocolate, or yard in my introduction. With that.
You're the white chocolate Nestle Crunch.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh,
with strawberry.
I love those.
No.
Outsides.
What is this show again?
I don't know. Milkshake Cast.
Cooking with Corey.
the Shake Cast shakes.
Sweets.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so this is our Nintendo podcast. It's now on iTunes. You can find it. Just search for Nintendo Pow Block. It comes out every Tuesday and Friday. So if you want to take us on the go, search for us there. We're coming to other platforms very soon.
Yes.
But we're going to start out with the show. What have you guys been playing? Ed, what have you been playing?
I have been playing Puzzles and Dragons and Super Mario Puzzles and Dragons, but my big game I've been playing is Resident Evil 7 on Xbox One.
How is Resident Evil?
It's really good.
Things.
It's really good. It's not scary. Some of the character models look like House of the Dead characters, but high def. It's a little bit creepy, I guess, if you wanted to be creepy, but it's good. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it.
Nice. I have it pre-ordered. I still haven't gotten to pick it up. I'm still debating on whether or not I should get it. I'm thinking of waiting to get it till around like Halloween or something, just to have that game there. But also,
it'll probably be on sale then too.
Yeah, it's true. And like everything is on Switch priority mode right now. Even like I'm even considering canceling my Horizon Zero Dawn special edition pre-order.
I already did
to put it towards my Switch. Everything is in Switch mode right now, and everything is like, what's coming out on launch day for Switch? What do I need for Switch? What do I need for the unboxing video? What do I need for I have the Zelda Collector's Edition pre-ordered, not the Master Edition, because those jerks pre-ordered. I still might try to find one before launch day. We'll see. But, everything else is in Switch mode. Like, I need this, and this, and I don't want to waste my money on this because Switch takes priority, Zelda takes priority, those launch games and those videos for our channel take priority. So, but anyways, Kyle, what?
Oh, I'll say it. So I'll be the only one having Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'll give her Precious for that game.
No, I'm gonna get Horizon. I have my $65 to buy it digitally, but I'm still debating on that collector's edition. And I have a couple weeks to maneuver some money around and stuff. And this promotion at work, I got a small raise to take this promotion, so we'll see how that works out in the next month or so. But
okay.
It's that everything. I'm in Switch mode. So, Kyle, what have you been playing?
I have been playing Mass Effect. I just put up the first part of Team Nerd Mass Effect 1 playthrough on the YouTube channel, so check that out if you guys would like. And then I've been playing some Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, just because after that Fire Emblem Direct, I've just been really wanting to play Fire Emblem. So, nothing wrong with that. And again, because just like you, I'm kind of in that I want my Switch right now mode. I don't have a Wii U anymore. I got rid of that a while back, but I still love some Mario Kart. So I've been playing Mario Kart 7 every single night. So
yeah, I saw you trying to finagle a deal with Todd for his Wii U.
Yeah, now that he posted up, he's going to sell them. Like, hey, how much, and does it come with the box?
I know.
No reply.
I know. No Wii U for you, sir. But man, Mario Kart. My God, now I want to play Mario Kart. Yeah. So Kyle, you're missing out on all those Wii U games.
I know. I know that I am, but at the same time, where we are in this cycle of all these consoles coming out, it makes no sense for me to buy a Wii U with the Switch less than a month away, or just over a month away now.
I know, and I've been going through my head like how many of these Wii U games are going to come over to Switch eventually, because those games would be so easy just to port over. Like,
right,
Bayonetta, Pikmin, Mario 3D World. I'm sure it's some.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of them is going to be coming over. I can say that with ease. I don't think a lot of them going to come over.
I feel like not all of them. I feel like some of them will. I feel like the Zelda games will be ported over at some point. I feel like the Mario games will be ported over at some point.
I want to see Donkey Kong, the Tropical Freeze, because I didn't get to experience that one, and I heard it was really good.
Oh, it really is good. I need to finish it, though.
It's really hard, though. Those Donkey Kong games are hard.
Yeah.
Maybe
they're easy.
Maybe I just suck, but that's okay. I've been playing Twilight Princess HD, speaking of Zelda games, and that game is still good. The controls are very old school Zelda, and I feel like I've played games with much better control schemes since this game has come out, but it's very Zelda.
You want to talk about old control schemes? Remember, I just said I've been playing Mass Effect, the first one.
Oh, I know.
So don't even go there, Corey.
I know. But still, that Mass Effect's really good, though. I wish that trilogy would come to Switch, man. If I could just
that would be
that on the go, that'd be just freaking amazing.
In fact, you know what? Bring Mass Effect 2 and 3 to the Switch. Mass Effect 2 and 3 Ultimate Edition with the little comic book introduction that they did when they released Mass Effect 2 on the PS3. Please just do it that way, or give the Mass Effect 1 a total remaster where it plays like 2.
I would love that remaster Mass Effect 1 or actually to play like 3. I think the controller.
Well, but see, you can't make it play like 3 and then say, okay, now go play 2 and then get back to where it plays like,
I think
I would just like them all to play the same.
If they could remaster the entire Mass Effect trilogy and make it play like 3, or make it play like Andromeda, since that one's the one coming out soon, I would buy all of them again and play all of them again with the new control scheme.
Yeah, I don't know if they would go that far, though, to make it play like Andromeda.
Well, not necessarily like Andromeda, but I'm saying make it play like 3, because that's the best gameplay out of the 3 of them. Make it so you can holster your weapons in all of them. And I'd buy them again and play them again. I love that series.
And take out that little driving thing that you have to drive in Mass Effect 1. Just
the Mako.
Oh, goodness.
But then you would have to walk everywhere when you're exploring those side quests.
Oh my gosh.
No thanks. But yeah, I've been playing that, and I've been playing Box Boy and Overwatch, and I'm still hung up on that thing where if an Overwatch Game of the Year edition ever came to Switch and they put Nintendo costumes in that game, I'd be super happy. But it would be the definitive edition of that game, because that would be the only place you could get those skins. So just throwing it out there. Ed brought up the point last week when we were talking about it. That would be the Soul Calibur 2 of the Switch.
Oh, where it's the best version because it had Link.
Yeah. So I'd be super excited for that. But anyways, some interesting, I wouldn't call it news, but interesting things are happening in the world of Nintendo. A new Breath of the Wild Nendroid figure has been revealed, and it is freaking adorable. And
adorable?
Yeah. Thing's adorable. Look at this thing.
No, yeah, it is. It is.
I need one. I need it.
I gotta see.
Aren't those things like $50 or $60 each though?
No.
Because I swear the Wind Waker one that I saw the other day was like $50 at GameStop.
What? Really? I don't know.
I mean, this one comes with this one comes with Epona. It comes with sword, shield, bow and arrow, his Sheikah tab. It comes with a lot. I swear this is another $50 or more.
Let's see. Let's find out how much these. The Majora's Mask one on Amazon is $30. I guess it just depends on when you get them.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The Wind Waker one is $48. The Mega Man one is $40. I mean, I guess these are all like, I don't know.
Okay. So there's a deluxe edition too, because I'm pretty sure the one that I saw at the GameStop was like the deluxe one for the Wind Waker, where it came with like the ship or something. Because it's saying that the regular version of this comes with bow, arrow, quiver, sword, shield, sheath, and the Sheikah Slate. But then there's also the deluxe edition that comes with Epona and a tasty chicken leg, an axe club, and hood with alternate hair parts.
Wow.
Alternate hair parts. Link's got extensions.
He got a weave.
Oh my god.
Boy. Jeez. The Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain one is $50. Jeez, these things are freaking expensive. I didn't realize they were that expensive.
Yeah, these are not little toys. These are expensive collectible figurines.
So,
are they from Japan? Are they straight from Japan, or are they made here?
Good Smile is, I think, a Japanese company, but I'm not 100% sure.
The boxes always have like a lot of Japanese writing on them. So
yeah,
it's I don't know.
Because Corey sent me one for Christmas, and yay, I'm so happy.
And Good Smile, I think, is a Japanese company, but they have an American division. So
okay.
So that thing looks cool. If you're a collector of these little figurines, you should definitely check this one out because it's super, super adorable. I really want one. I want everything Zelda right now. I
want them to make Legend of Zelda Funko Pops.
Oh, please don't. Please, crowd. My heart cannot take it because I'll have all of them.
You know that they're making Mass Effect Andromeda Funko Pops, 8 of them.
When? When did they announce this?
They just announced it recently.
Like a week ago.
Along with The Witcher 3 is getting some. There was another franchise that was getting some.
Oh, wow. I definitely got to get Garrus. Like, he's my main one that I need.
Well, Garrus is already out. I mean, I got Garrus right here, but they've got Mass Effect Andromeda ones, which are going to be the new characters.
Oh, the new characters. Well, see, I didn't see the Mass Effect pops, so that's why.
Yeah, I've got let's see, I've got Shepard, Miranda, and Garrus. I've seen the Tally and I've seen Grunt, but each of them that I saw, the boxes were all like bashed in, and I don't want broken boxes. I want them nice. So
don't ever order pops from Amazon. Jeez.
I don't. I don't. That's just it. Like I go and I search them out at like Hot Topic and like that. There's like a movie store in the mall that's like always got Funko Pops. Where I saw the giant 10-inch pops, the BT one the other day, which I almost got. Yeah. When I go to the mall, I always leave with a couple pops.
I went to the movie theater Saturday, and they had the Rogue One ones, pops.
Yeah.
And I was going to pick up the robot one, but I didn't see what the price was for it.
K2SO and Jin Urso. Oh, I don't even know if you can see those in this camera angle.
No, we cannot.
There we go.
There we go.
K2 and Jin.
Yeah, I was going to see how much they was going to have them on sale. I might have to try probably sometime this week when I go back and see how much they cost so I can pick them up.
Yeah, I still can't find the Target exclusive Gen because Target at my place, my Target just carries like 5 Funko Pops ever.
I don't even know where they place them at in Target. I go to like the video game section and be like, okay, where the Funko Pops at?
Yeah, that's about where they place them in mine. It's different per Target though, because some of them place them next to like the cards, the Magic cards, and the Pokemon cards and such. Sorry, this is not a pop podcast. This is a Nintendo podcast.
That's true.
Nintendo Pop.
I'm sorry, Corey. You started it by talking about a Nendroid figure.
Hey man, that's
no. I'm just saying that's where this spun out of control, and I was like, Funko Pops.
Do we ever stay on topic?
Right.
Let's be
Next
be real
question. Pass.
Okay, so our next news story is the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers are selling out almost immediately on GameStop and Amazon. Best Buy posted their pre-orders yesterday and are already sold out.
Yep.
It's I'm scared, guys. I really want a Pro controller.
I've tried. I can't get one. I've tried and tried and tried.
I can't get one. So that's kind of, I'm scared. I mean, I know I'm gonna be able to get one eventually, and I already have 2 sets of Joy-Cons pre-ordered in the little, Joy-Con controller case thing.
Yeah. Corey, you're looking at a particular person who we could talk after the podcast about that.
Ed. Okay.
Ed, you too, Kyle.
I was gonna say, don't leave me hanging here, bro.
Okay. So, we're gonna talk after the show, Ed. We're gonna 1-2 conversate, and Kyle, I guess
1-2 switch.
Kyle, you can watch. Get out of here. But do you think, like, I never found that controllers were the thing to be a problem in purchasing a console? Like,
see, the thing is, though,
even with the Wii, when that was hard to find,
even with the Wii. Even with the Wii, it was hard to find controllers, at least where I was at. But the most recent one that I can think of is the NES Mini, which the controllers, people were buying controllers without even having the console because they couldn't find the console. Plus, the controllers work on your Wii and Wii U. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I haven't seen the console yet, but now I'm starting to see those NES Mini controllers, like in some local stores, but I still can't find a console.
Yeah. We sold out. But we got the controllers and the extensions.
Yeah, see, the thing is, though, this is still a $70 controller, so I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I want to get this because I'll have controllers, I'll be able to play the system without this, and by the time that I started hearing, oh my gosh, it's sold out practically everywhere, and I tried to get mine, it was already too late. So
I'm really like, I don't know, the controller thing, I'm really confused at why people are complaining about the price, because of, like, I know, like, the DualShock, it comes, I mean, like, okay, let's use the Xbox One controller as an example. That controller is what, $59.99?
$60.
And $60. But you have to buy the rechargeable battery. You have to buy that whole setup, which will put it above.
But you can, which most people do.
Most people will.
$20.
25.
Yeah, it's $24.99.
Oh well, I've gotten mine for $20, so
discount.
So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I still feel like $70 is okay for this controller for what it's coming with out of the box.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's got the gyroscope sensors stuff in it, which, okay, great. I don't care about that personally, but it's okay. They put it in the controller, so that automatically, okay, it's more than just a normal controller. Then it's got the NFC for Amiibos and even Skylanders. Apparently, you don't get a portal for Skylanders on the Switch. You get your Joy-Cons or your controller, and you just scan them in that way, which, okay, cool. It's got that technology in it. And then it's got their new HD Rumble, which
it doesn't have HD Rumble in the
apparently. Okay, whatever. We'll see how different that is or isn't. But $70 plus, I think it's got that rechargeable battery built into it, right?
Yeah.
So when I first heard the price, I was like, ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And, Ed and I talked about that. And I still, looking at it, I don't care about the NFC really because I don't have any Amiibos. I don't really use Amiibos. I don't care about the gyroscope because whatever. And then Rumble is Rumble. It's whatever. So for me, this is features that I'm not going to use, but at least I can understand why it's more expensive. But then the Joy-Cons being $80 for 2, part of me doesn't like that because I can get a feature complete controller versus 2 halves of a controller for less. But at the same time, these controllers also are technically 2 controllers on their side. So like I understand all of it. I understand why the prices are there. It just at first glance looks, I don't know, greedy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I get that. It's just that other people aren't taking the time to research all that, and they're just internet complainers. I'm just,
Yeah,
complaining on the internet. That doesn't happen anymore.
I'm very upset about the internet complaining about everything all the time, always.
And then they still buy it for no apparent reason. Like, if you're gonna complain about it, then don't get it. But but if you're gonna still get about it, don't complain about it. I know you have grievances, but it's just like, don't get mad that you're not gonna buy it, and then get mad that it's sold out. You were gonna buy it in the first place.
I know. It's just stupid. But like, I'm concerned that the controllers are already sold out, and it bugs me because I really want this Pro controller for Zelda, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to play that first couple days with it, you know. So
the thing is, I'm going to be perfectly happy using the Joy-Cons in the little Joy-Con grip as a controller until I can find this. I'm going to be fine doing that. And then being realistic with how I see the Switch is the most powerful Nintendo handheld that can also plug into my TV. So I'm going to, for the most part, probably be playing this in its handheld mode, you know. And then if I want to record video or something for it for game review, then I'll plug it into the dock and then plug that into my capture card, and there we go, you know? So realistically, the amount that I would use this controller, at least at first, is not that high. So I'm okay with it. It stinks because I do want one, but I'm okay with it right now.
Do you think that once you get your hand on it, and it's like once you get the chance to experience it, do you think that would change your opinion like over time with the more games you play and the more time you use it?
What do you mean?
Like when you finally get the controller in your hand,
the Pro controller.
Yeah,
I'm still, for the most part, seeing myself using this as a super powerful Nintendo handheld that I can play excellent full-powered console-type games on. But yeah, when I sit down in front of the TV, if I want to play this on the TV, if I want to play Smash or Mario Kart or, you know, whatever's on it that I want to play at the time, like, I would prefer to use this controller. And then that way I could, you know, potentially give my daughter and my wife, you know, Joy-Con L and Joy-Con R. But at the same time, I'm going to be perfectly fine playing Legend of Zelda with the little square, whatever, controller type setup. And I'm going to be perfectly fine playing Mario Kart when it comes out with one half of a Joy-Con and the other half, you know, my daughter or my wife using it. So.
Okay. Because I would think this someone, but you probably, like, I think once you get your hands on it, you might change your mind over time.
So here's the other thing is I've been, you know, we're talking about prices of the, you know, controllers and accessories and everything. And I did a little bit of, you know, looking into it. And okay, so the Joy-Cons for 2 of them, that's $80. Okay. A brand new Nintendo Switch costs $300. So 300 minus 80, that's, you know, 220. Okay, so then we get into the dock, which is $90 for a dock. So then that brings it down to 130. Now the little charging grip thing, that's $15 or $30 if you want to get the charging one for the Joy-Con grips. So minus another 15 from that, that's 115. And then the AC adapter that plugs into the dock that comes with the system and everything that you need if you're going to try taking it portable, that's another $30. So the Switch itself is, let's say, about
85,
maybe $90 by itself. It almost makes more sense if you want an additional dock, more controllers, and another AC adapter to buy a second Switch. Because then you'll have all those accessories, and then if your, you know, first one ever goes bad or breaks or anything like that, you got backup. Just throwing that out there.
Well, I guess
I'm highly considering doing that because it's honestly easier at this point for me to find a place that's going to let me pre-order a second Switch versus all of these accessories that I'm trying to find. Because I can't find anywhere that's letting me pre-order the Joy-Cons anymore.
Yeah, they probably all out. I think all the pre-orders for stuff are all out.
So, sorry, I didn't mean to go all, I don't know, crazy on that one, Corey. But like that's what I've been seeing everywhere. Is it's actually right now easier to find somewhere to pre-order a Switch again versus all of these accessories. I think the only accessory that isn't sold out everywhere that I've seen is the Joy-Con. What are they called? Straps, because those are like $8 a piece. You can buy different colored ones of those. So those I haven't found sold out. And then the Joy-Con grips, so the little $15 grip, and then the AC adapter for the dock.
Well, the AC adapter also plugs straight into the Switch, so if you're playing handheld mode, you can plug it in.
Right, and that's why I want one. But at $30, that just
but it's USB-C. You can find a cheaper one than that. It doesn't have to be a Nintendo branded one.
For me, with all of my consoles, I prefer to only use like the first party controller and accessories stuff, other than like headphones. Headphones are something that I'll whatever. So I don't know. That's just me though.
I'm just concerned about the Pro controller is all. I don't need a second dock, or I already have a USB-C charger, so if I need one, I'll just plug it in. Like, the only thing that I was really concerned about was this Pro controller. And
I know, like for me, since I'm not pre-ordering the system, since I'm getting it later, for me, all of that would be kind of, I think, filled on the shelf, so I wouldn't have to worry. I could just walk in the store and get it. So I'm not really worried at this time about it. So
yeah. Okay, so our next topic is remember how sad everyone was when the Disney Infinity developer Avalanche Studios shut down last year, or Avalanche Software. Well, it turns out Warner Brothers has bought them, and ironically, they were working on a Disney game. They're working on the Cars 3 game that is supposedly coming to Switch, as well as Xbox One, PS4, 360, PS3, everything you can possibly imagine. This game is probably coming to. So
Warner Brothers Infinity.
Man, I wish that's what it was, though. I wish they were like still pumping out figures.
Oh,
did you see those Rogue One ones?
WB.
You see those Rogue One figures and like the X-Men prototypes?
Yeah, but like now that we're talking Warner Brothers, can you imagine some Animaniacs figures? Can you imagine
yes. I would buy them day one. I would fight people to get them.
Oh my gosh.
So this developer, they were going to reopen as an independent studio, and they did do that for a little bit, but then Warner Brothers came in and bought them. All the leadership is the same. About 80% of the studio is still there. I'm excited for the studio that, it was a very talented studio working under, a company that doesn't really, for better or worse, doesn't really do games well. It's not.
Didn't they make Mad Max? Was it an Avalanche that made Mad Max?
It was a different Avalanche.
Okay.
And this is the Infinity Studio. The other Avalanche is the studio that made Mad Max and Just Cause were the two big games that studio made.
Okay.
There's two Avalanche studios. This one is not Avalanche Studios, it's Avalanche Software. So whatever, it's easy to get confused about all this Avalanche crap. But I'm happy that this studio reopened. This very talented team, obviously, and Warner Brothers seems to know their way around games a little bit better than Disney does. So glad this studio reopened. Wish we were still getting Infinity figures, but that's just me. So
too sad that I won't play it still.
I know I won't play it either, but whatever. Okay, so the last little bit of news, Nintendo has officially shown off the home screen and the Switch menu. Looks very clean, very sleek, very simplistic, which I think works very well, especially in handheld mode. So what do you guys think of this sleek design of the home menu of the Switch.
I think someone was saying that it's kind of almost like PS4's. Almost, I think.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like PS4's, but like it's still better than PS4's, which is, you know, I don't know how you really do that, but it's.
I mean, I like this one.
Nintendo-y version of the PS4 interface is what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I like that it's nice and clean. Easy to navigate.
Yeah, and you can have up to 8 accounts on one system, which, you know, I don't really know if any of the other systems limit the amount of accounts you can have on one system, but that's good to know, I guess. I hope I don't have 6 kids that want to play this, but you know.
I'm sorry, but like I've been telling my daughter, this is Daddy's Nintendo, and you can play it every once in a while, but like I don't know, like the amount of accounts is whatever, but I like the UI. I think it's very simple and clean, and I think I've seen pictures of where there's like people have a black background on it, so I'm sure we're going to get basic themes, colors, and everything like that. And then maybe later on, just like what we've seen on the 3DS, you know, actual full-on-fledged themes based on games. I'm into that. I feel like, because I can't see it on the image, but I feel like there's got to be an option where you can multi-layer it, kind of like the 3DS, you know, how you can change the size of the tiles and everything. I feel like they're going to have something like that maybe in the settings. But even if they don't, I'm okay with this. I would just like the option to either organize it myself.
Create folders
and organize it myself and such, because that's something that I like on the Xbox One is, you know, I can do the whole pen to home screen, and then I can organize those pens however I want them, like alphabetically or by what game I'm playing most or whatever, you know? So
yeah.
I hope there's the option to do that, because you can't really do that as well on the PS4.
And this one I would definitely buy the background things like I do on the 3DS. Like have a Legend of Zelda like Breath of the Wild one, or have 1-2 Switch, or just something like really cool and really nice that's very Nintendo-y and third party. Just the Splatoon 2 one is a definite. That's a must. Like I have to have that one. Like I think I would buy a whole
paint everywhere in the background with that quirky ba-da-ba-dum, bum-bum-ba-dum music going on in the home theme.
If you get the music for the home thing, I'm all down for that.
I mean, because you get that with the 3DS, you know. I turn on my 3DS if I have like the Majora's Mask background on, and it's all Majora's Mask music, and
and give me some free ones with like maybe when you're charging for the My Nintendo online service, give me one also for free with that, or give me a game with that, where every game I'm getting offer like a free wallpaper background for the Nintendo Switch. Like, oh, here goes Super Mario World. Now here's a background to go with it to celebrate it.
Something that PlayStation does pretty successfully is if you pre-order a game, you get their dynamic theme for that game. So like with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, we've got that dynamic theme on our PlayStations. With Destiny the Collection, when we bought that, it gave us the Rise of Iron dynamic theme. So like my wife's PS4 has the Infinite Warfare theme on it, and my PS4 has the Rise of Iron theme, and it's got like, it changes up the things a little bit, and it's got that music in the background and everything. Nintendo could do that. Nintendo could very easily, you know, they've already got some experience doing that with the 3DS themes. They could make them more dynamic on the Switch, I think.
That customization, make it really feel like it's your own system.
I'm totally down for some good themes. I hope there's an easy way to organize it, like we were talking about. I hope there's an easy way to make folders like on PS4. Like I have folders for, you know, the major games that I'm playing, or like indie style folder, you know, just stuff like that. Because I'm gonna want to organize my virtual console games by system, and I'm going to want to be able to
Yeah.
Well, and that's how I have
indies.
like my 3DS. Is I have all my 3DS digital download games on my top row, and then just so I can fit them all on one screen, I have a row separating that between my my original Game Boy games. So
that's how I kind of have
at the bottom, you know, and I'm OCD, so I have to have them alphabetized.
Oh wow!
So,
I mean, that's
like,
kind of how I have it. I have on my Wii U, like I have my NES, my Indies, my Super Nintendo, like my Mega Man X titles. I got them all in one folder. My Mega Man games, I got like series and stuff. I also got in their own folders and stuff. I don't go as deep as Kyle does. Like that's way too organized. That's like spot on.
Man, when it comes to my games, there is no exception.
I mean, all my games are in alphabetical order by console.
Yeah. like I don't, you know what? I pretty don't alphabetize my digital content, but my physical content I do. I advertise those.
Yeah. So as long as I get that, I'll be all right. But okay, so
good.
So I forgot to talk about this one thing, but it looks like they're bringing back a popular feature that the 3DS had, where you can play a game with another person, up to 8 people actually, with only one cartridge, which is going to be good for local multiplayer, especially for games like Splatoon and Mario Kart.
So I think, and this is just the wording of it all, and that they haven't actually announced this, because there was an interview that I think it was what Eurogamer did with Reggie about features on the Switch, and someone asked, will we be able to do the whole download play off of one game card feature that was similar to what, you know, the DS and the 3DS on some cards could do? And they said we have nothing to report at this time.
Yeah,
they've been talking about local play a lot as on the same console, on the same device. I don't know if that's necessarily doing the whole download play like you could do with Mario Kart on the DS and on the 3DS. I feel like that might just be talking about on the console, up to 8 players can play on a single game, like Smash Brothers, maybe, how it's got the 8-player Smash, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I feel like based on the wording of it, that's what they could potentially mean, which they might be potentially saying you could have 8-player Mario Kart Deluxe, which would be insane.
But wouldn't that limit some of the features and stuff? Because that's what happened with the DS one.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you get people to buy the game, is you have the multiplayer stuff. But like the Game Boy Advance, the way you did it was you all hooked up. But like the people who didn't have the game had to play a Shy Guy.
Yeah, but, and then it was something similar on the DS and the 3DS version, I think.
Yeah.
So like that's how you get people to buy the game, is like, oh, if you don't mind playing as generic character A, like this is how you can play with your friends. But if you want to play as, you know, Yoshi or Donkey Kong or something in Mario Kart, you need to go buy the game. Or if you want to play the DLC stages, you need to go buy the game. That's how you get them to buy the game. But it's a good way to demo the game to someone who's on the fence, you know. If you want to play Smash Brothers with friends, like that's a cool way for someone who, you know, maybe they don't have enough money to buy a second or third game, but they want these games, but they still want to play with you, and they bring their Switch over and they're like, hey, let's play some Smash. Like this is a cool way to get people to play with you that don't necessarily have, you know, the funds, or, you know, maybe there's other games on their list to buy first.
And that's the other great thing about the Switch, though, is, you know, you've got that portability in it, and you can be all like, yeah, let's play some Smash or let's play some Mario Kart with, you know, if it's just one other person and they don't have the game, okay, take off the sides of the Joy-Cons. I'll be this controller, you'll be this controller. We got 2-player Mario Kart right here. We got 2-player Smash right here. We got every 2-player game ever right here in front of us, you know? Like, the more that I've thought about it, you know, the Joy-Con on its side is a SNES controller with an analog stick instead of the D-pad. And I'm perfectly okay with that for a lot of 2-player experiences. So even like,
I think most people.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, I think most people are going to still buy the game. But it is it is a nice feature, and I agree with you, Kyle. I agree with what you say.
No, and that way it's like you're not generic character A, like you're not locked in playing Smash is only Mario on your downloaded demo version of it. You get to experience it on someone else's device in multiplayer, local play, and then you're like, oh yeah, I really actually do like this game. I think I will go buy the full version of it for myself so that, we can connect on our own devices and play like this instead of like set it down on the table and play like this.
Right, because I think a lot of people who play Mario Kart would like to play battle mode on their own screen.
Right, stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I have missed. Like, they're getting rid of my Wii U. Over a year and a half ago now was really one of those things that came down to it's either financially, it was either getting rid of my PS4 or getting rid of my Wii U. And I was like, okay, well, I barely play my Wii U. But I still felt sad about it because I had to get rid of Splatoon, had to get rid of Mario Kart, had to get rid of a couple of these games on the Wii U that I really enjoyed. So I'm really excited for the Switch because I get most of those back. And oh my gosh, it needs to be March 3rd yesterday.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't yesterday because I'm broke right now and I still need to pay off my pre-order. So I'm glad I have a month to save. But like,
okay, tomorrow, payday. Well, no,
my payday doesn't come till the 5th.
Well, then what are you doing?
That sucks.
Yeah, we get paid twice a month. So
okay,
it's always like our pay period ends on the 15th and on the end of the month, but we get paid 5 days after that. So you kind of
because my payday is like this Friday.
My payday is the 1st of every month, technically. Sometimes because it's not even payday; it's just my military disability VA check thing. They put it in like the day before the end of the month because they already know what it's going to be every month. Yeah. So
here you go.
Can't complain.
Yeah. So I realize that my job pays different. I get paid different than a lot of other people, but that's okay. As long as I get paid.
Yeah, that's the key part. That is the key part.
Yeah. So, so that's kind of the things that are happening in the world of Nintendo surrounding Switch. We're not going to spend too much more time on this episode, but I do want to ask you guys. There's been a lot of people kind of disappointed in the Wii or the Nintendo Switch launch lineup. I think the Switch launch lineup is okay, but what I'm more excited about is that Nintendo actually has given us a little bit of a roadmap for that first year of Switch,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is a good thing. And I feel like Sony has done it a little bit with their first party lineup. But how do you guys feel about this first year in the roadmap that Nintendo's kind of provided us with?
Well, go ahead, Kyle.
Okay, well, Ed and I talked about this a little bit on Nintendo Pod Sessions, the Team Nerd Nintendo podcast that we do, and we talked about all the previous Nintendo console launches and how many games they launched with, but we came to the consensus that there's still only 2, 3, maybe 4 games per launch that we were going to spend our money on anyways. So now there's 10 games lined up for the Switch's launch, and I'm getting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty much getting Super Bomberman R now, and I'm potentially going to get one more thing, right? So yeah. I'm okay with the launch. I think the launch is actually just fine. It's okay. And the lineup for the entire year, how we've got, I know Mario Kart 8 is coming up at, I think it's the end of April.
Yep.
Yeah. So Mario Kart 8 at the end of April, great. I know Splatoon is sometime at the beginning of the summer, I think is what they were saying, right? So
was it June?
I don't know exactly, but like they've got this lineup where I'm like, okay, I know I'm spending X amount of dollars here. I know I'm spending X amount of dollars here. And then there's, this list of games that just say 2017 that we don't exactly know when we're going to get them, but I know that they're coming out this year and I can look forward to them. So I think it's great that, they've got this lineup set up where they're like, yeah, here's all the games that we're going to be delivering. And I think it's smart because with the Wii U, people bought the Wii U and then they didn't know what else they were going to get with it. And Nintendo kind of had a shaky time trying to get games coming to the system. Even with the 3DS, you know, it took Nintendo really pushing all of their first party games to get that system really selling to the point of what it is today. So
Yeah.
I think the fact that they've announced it and said, here it is, this is our list, and this is what you can look forward to in the holiday season. Super Mario Odyssey, like it's great, and I'm excited. And even though I'm only getting 1 or 2 or 3 games at launch, I know that there's more coming, and that's the important part.
And sometimes you don't have to have a big launch lineup, because if like Kyle was mentioning, that we talked about it, like you had 23, whether it was ports or original games, you still had a big library to choose from, but people were still only buying maybe 2 or 3 games for that system, and that even happened with PS4 and Xbox One. At least now I know what Nintendo has planned for this year, and this is not even including indie. I could budget my money to know that I'm going to get those games when they come out, and also budget my money for other systems and their games. So if I want the latest Xbox One or Sony PS4 exclusive, I have time to get that. Without worrying about, I got to get these 3 games for a Switch, and then I got to wait to get. No, my stuff is easier to manage, to be like, okay, Mario Kart's here for the month of May. Got that set. Save us some more money. Bam. I could get Splatoon. Save us some more. Or there's some indie games coming out that I'm looking forward to. I could plan that out. With Sony and Microsoft, they're dropping the latest trailer for The Last of Us 2. It's coming out September. Nothing's dropping out in September. Bam. Now I could get that without having anything to worry about Switch. I have at least a better knowledge of Nintendo on what to do with my money and what I'm going to be getting and playing. I think it was very smart for them to do it like that.
Yeah, and the cool thing is like they're still updating it. Like they update it every week, every time a new game is announced for it. Like they'll put it in, like I'm looking at it right now.
That tweet that's like the image with
it's got like the red box with like, March 3rd, it has like the launch lineup in it, and then it has all their games coming in March. It has like Snipper Clips and Fast RMX and Has Been Heroes, and then April it has Mario Kart Deluxe and Shovel Knight, and then May has Rhyme and Puyo Puyo Tetris, and then it has the overall spring category, which is ARMS and Sonic Mania and Lego City Undercover and Disgaea 5, and then
I think the fact that they're updating it too, not just giving us that one list and saying, look forward to, future announcements. They're updating it constantly. Yeah. And that's the awesome part too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Nintendo really is wanting to kind of come back full force and be like, listen, guys, we know we disappointed you with this. We know that most of you were upset about this, but here we are, and this is what you guys can look forward to, and we hope that you will look forward to it. I think
right, and I think E3, they're going to give reveals out to dates, and once those dates come out, to be like, okay, now you got time to plan for what's coming, and then we don't even know what's coming for the 2018 besides Fire Emblem. So we at least for Fire Emblem for Switch and 3DS, we have time to plan for that for next year. Like there's no other game or other system that I know of that's planning anything for 2018.
Yeah, and plus, like, they know we know a Pokemon game is coming, but what is it? Is it Pokemon Stars? It's coming this fall. What is it? Like
I'm so ready for them to announce that that's Pokemon Stars instead of like Pokemon Stadium 4 or something.
Yeah, and like I wonder.
Pokemon Snap.
I wonder how sporadic, these directs are going to start coming. Are they going to continue it? How often are they going to do it for this? How is E3 going to go? These are the things that I'm excited for to continue building out this roadmap for us.
And like, I would love to have a season quarterly direct. Like, okay,
Man, I would love weekly directs on this thing.
Well, I think because they have Nintendo Minute, I think that's why. But to give you updates for games that they announced and then show off new properties or what's coming, like I would do a 45-minute direct in October. Be like, these are for the holiday. Oh no. August, I should say, or September. Be like, these are the fall and holiday games for the rest of the next 4 months for you guys. And then January be like, these are the spring games that's coming for 2018. Started off with Fire Emblem. Here's the update, and then bam, here's some indie games or nindie games, and then this is what we got, a new IP or sequel that we haven't announced, and this is it. Like, I would love for them to drop it, unless they want to do like a certain series and do like a 15-minute video like they did Fire Emblem. Like, yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go for like Nintendo Direct small wise, do like a series of games that's all related to that one series, and then announce it, do 15 minutes, and then do a big, like almost at the end or beginning of the quarterly or whatever, bam, drop it, what that quarterly those games coming up for that time.
Yeah. I'm looking at this roadmap and I'm just looking at all these games and they all look freaking like, I'm too excited. Like, and the fact that, we're going to talk about this on the next episode, but Yooka-Laylee went gold today. Like, I want to know when that game is coming, because that to me screams Nintendo all over.
Oh yeah, that's Banjo-Kazooie with a new skin and it looks like a blast.
It has to drop in June. Like, that seems like a summer game to me. Like, Bam started off with Splatoon 2 and ended off with Banjo. Yooka-Laylee. Thank you, Kyle, for saying Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, and then there's other games like Project Octopath Traveler from the Bravely Default team at Square Enix. Like, that game's got me really excited. I want to know more about that game. I want to know what the Shin Megami Tensei game is. I want to know.
Oh yes.
I need to know everything about Xenoblade 2. I might have to leave work early to go to see a direct. Or
I'm just so excited for all these games, and like, I've been holding off on Oceanhorn because I know that's like on all the other consoles right now, but I want to play that on Switch because, after Breath of the Wild, I'm going to be on such a Zelda high that I'm going to want another Zelda experience probably right away, and Oceanhorn is that game, obviously. And,
yes.
Say that, but again, I have played Oceanhorn and it felt like such a blatant copy ripoff that it actually upset me.
Yeah,
I didn't want to keep playing it.
That's where, like, I don't care about that. Like, I think that's cool. I wish more games ripped off other games directly. Like,
go to the indie screen and look at all the Metroidvania games.
I know. Like, look at Axiom Verge. Like, that is just straight up Metroid. So, like, that, I mean, I know it bothers some people, but that blatant rip-off stuff doesn't really bother me. I think sometimes if you take the best of what the other games have, like, it makes that game infinitely better.
And I have to say this because I didn't say this last time. Playdead has to get on Switch. They have to drop Limbo, their new game, and Inside.
I could see Limbo and Inside easily coming over to Switch.
If do a 3-package game or 2-package game for $40, release it physically, bam.
Yeah. So, this list, this roadmap excites me. 2018 has that Fire Emblem logo in there, and I'm just like,
Fire Emblem, No More Heroes, and the Sacred Hero.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, I'm so pumped for this right now. I gotta stop looking at this list. And
I can't wait for No More Heroes 3. That game has to be it has to outdo 2. Because I'm ready for a Student 5051 like zaniness back. Like, I want his craziness back on my platform.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Pow Block. You can find Kyle over at Team Nerd. You can go support him and subscribe to his YouTube page at Team Nerd, and he's on Patreon too, so you can go check him out on Patreon.
face.
Yes. You can find Ed over there as well as here on the DNA Network on Pow Block. You can find me here also, I guess, since I'm the host of this show. Yeah.
No, say it ain't so.
I know. One of these days, somebody's going to be like, man, get that guy out of here. We want to hear everybody else talking, not that idiot. So,
Oh my God.
you can find all of our content here, not just Nintendo Pow Block. You can find NGR Radio. You know, we have plans of bringing DualShock back. There's a couple other things you can check out on our YouTube page. So youtube.com/Digital Nerd Advocates Network, and on DNAnetwork.net, you can find all of our content as well. Kyle, Ed, thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely. It's always fun being here.
Thank you, boss.
And until next time, we love you.
Hadouken!
Oh my gosh.
He did that the
Hadouken.
last time too, and I was just like, what is happening?
Hadouken on your face.
I do it on your face.